Hello everybody, this is Andy, and welcome to episode 11 of Omnifactory. And guess what? I got a new toy, and I'm starting the episode up here so I can show off my new toy and show just how powerful it is. From here, I can teleport directly to my... Well, that wasn't planned. Crap. Let me get my stuff back. Okay, I got my stuff back. From here, I can teleport directly to my IMI terminals. There we go. You're not supposed to shift click and then teleport. That teleports you forwards. If you just normal right click, it'll teleport you here. However, let's go over the things that have changed since the last episode. IMI drives, I now have 4 of them, and I moved the one that I had up there down here. I'll add more if I need them. However, we haven't even really started filling these guys up, except for a couple of things that have moved over as I've added them in. So yeah, we're doing well there. I expanded this room slightly, but this is as far as this room's going to go, because there is a cave right here, and I'm not really about terraforming a cave. So this room dies here. If we need to automate more lines than the next 4, which we definitely will, I'll have to make a new room somewhere. And I don't know where that'll be, but it's not really a problem for right now. This should be enough to get us through at least this episode and maybe the next one. At the beginning of this episode, we actually have a couple of problems to attend to. Finally, now that I'm producing, or now that I'm using 6,000 RF of tick passively in my base, per guy up there, I am losing diamonds. I had 50,000 diamonds at the end of the last episode. Now I'm down to 46,000, which means we're losing fairly quickly. I'm also losing hellish matter. I used to have 22,000 of that stuff before I started my oil production. Now we're down to around 13,000. So this stuff is doing its job really, really well. However, we're not producing enough of it to keep up with the oil. I also added another HV input to the place where I'm processing my oil. So I think I'm using oil slightly faster than I'm gaining it here, which is perfect. To solve our issue for the diamonds, let's add 6 more diamond simulation chambers, and I'll add 4 more simulation chambers that run to produce hellish matter. Looks like I need a little bit more string and a little bit more pulsating dust, which I can just grab from upstairs. It's not technically in my ME system because it's in these machines right here somewhere. I'm just going to steal it out of the alloy smelters. Sorry, bud. I think there's a furnace down there that's producing it. This should be enough to get us through. I'm also going to need some string. How do I make string? I think I'm just going to have to process a couple of these guys into string. So, I've got enough copper for the time being. I should be fine. Maybe I can leave this on string for just a little bit. However, with the next batch of simulation chambers I set up, I'm going to turn one of them into string so I can just have an infinite amount of string. And there we go. That's my entire life savings spent on salt. The very important resource, salt. I need it to make this chlorine because I need chlorine to make this hypochlorous acid, which is something that we're actually going to need a little bit of because it's used to make this epichlorohydrin. Actually, I'm going to need a lot of epichlorohydrin, and I think I might need some chloramine too. 1,1-dimethylhydrazine, yeah, that turns into rocket fuel. So I'm going to need a bunch of this stuff, actually. Let's hope and pray that this salt will carry us through for a while. Oh god. 6 more of the simulation chambers are done, so I can set them up. However, I am still waiting on patterns, because those are being crafted after the simulation chambers, and they have some of the same steps. Yeah, I guess they're being made now. Huh. Oh, wait, am I done with electrical still here? Oh, I'm making dark steel. Okay, so we should be pretty good. Blank patterns are coming right up. Alright, blank patterns are done. They get turned into 6 shulker data models, and then we shove them into these bad boys. I still need to set up the polymer clay to go into them, and they will have an incredibly low chance, pristine chance, 5%, but eventually they will get better, and over time we will begin producing diamonds at an astronomical rate. With 9 of these, every like iteration, I should get like 2 pristines on average. So every like 10 seconds, I'm getting 12 diamonds. We're doing pretty well. This loot fabricator might not actually be able to keep up, so I might have to add another one. However, let's get it started, dude. Does it go in? Does it go in? Oh wait, I'm not extracting yet. Does it go in? It goes in. And we're slowly beginning to produce. Okay, let's get on to the hellish matter. That's something that we're going to need too. Well, here I am, building a blast furnace because I'm stupid. I thought I needed Canthal for some reason. I thought I needed Canthal wires for something. Maybe I can find out what that is if I look through JEI enough, but I'm not really... Well, actually, you know what? I am kind of in the mood. 2x Canthal wires? These are used in stuff, aren't they? Oh, okay. I was looking at the recipe for the electric furnace, not for the electrolyzer. I want to run the electrolyzer recipe for Mercury at HV, which I can do. Apparently that's not a problem. However, we're going to have a blast furnace set up for Canthal a little bit early, more than we have to. And I have 42 Canthal. We're not really doing anything bad, it's just me being stupid. At least due to my mistake, we can now observe the breakage of the laws of nature and watch these hot Canthal ingots stay hot for approximately forever. I'm not making a vacuum freezer right now if I don't have to. Heck no, dude. Those things are staying in there. Also, I hooked up these guys, so we should be able to make our electrolyzer and set it up. And here we go. This is our Mercury production. I have 4 advanced electrolyzers, HV, running on redstone. It takes a while for them to produce one, which is why I have 4. However, I've already built up 35,000 buckets, or 35 buckets of Mercury. So that's pretty good. We can now use that Mercury to produce the hypochlorous acid. It's a 1-to-1, so we shouldn't have any problems. I just need to start producing chlorine. I am using a ton of chlorine in this process. I have 58 stacks of polyvinyl sheets, and it looks like it's just going to keep going up. What's the max stacks? 128 stacks. Okay, I'm going to need a way to limit this because I don't want my chlorine going in here anymore. Actually, mental note, I'm going to remove the vinyl chloride from producing, or from sending into here, and let's check. Where am I producing vinyl chloride? I'm producing it right here. Let's stop chlorine from going into here. So this is dead. I might, I need a way to label this for myself, or I'm going to forget. Let me grab a sign. There we go. That should do enough to remind me. Every time I walk past here, I'll probably remember, oh, this thing isn't working. Let's check and make sure I have some sheets left in there. So now I can begin producing, ooh, I also have a ton of hydrochloric acid. Now I can begin producing chlorine using this system right here with salt water and not have to worry about it getting sucked up by something else. And wow, this was a pain to set up, but we're getting hypochlorous acid now. I should be able to extract, let's say, on the blue channel and shove it into a quantum tank, which I think I have one. I might. I'm not entirely sure. Do I? I do not. I need to craft one, but that's okay. And right next to the hypochlorous acid production, we are creating ammonia. Ammonia is another thing that we're going to need to do the space thing. And now we should have 20 buckets, I guess? We're slowly creating it, so that's fine. I'm going to need to fluid storage bus this and get a bucket of it. Do I have a bucket? No, I can't clear buckets like that. Can I have 1 bucket, please? Apparently not. Now that I've got ammonia, let's use that with hypochlorous acid, which we have, to create this chloramine, and then we'll also create dimethylamine using methanol and also ammonia. So I need 2 chemical reactors, and then I made up 5 just because we're going to need them, and then we should be able to make both of those things. Let's leave a little space so we can put a tank in between. Here we go, a bucket of dimethylamine and a bucket of chloramine. Both of those quests are done. I just have to set these filters now. So I want dimethylamine to go into here, right? Right? Yep, I think so. Okay, I'm gonna set this up because that's boring, and I'll be right back. Oh, did someone call for seasonings? Because I got those. Well, really, I just got salt, which is like the blandest seasoning, but I got a lot of it. Yay! Oh, and by saying salt is the blandest seasoning, I don't mean it's a bad seasoning. Salt is the best seasoning. It is required in every dish. If you don't put salt in every single like savory dish you make, you're a psychopath. But it's nothing fancy, you know, it goes in everything. It's not like chili powder, like curry powder, not that cool stuff. Also, I'm producing 1,1-dimethylhydrazine now. I don't think I said that. Yeah, that's the next step. I think I just need to take a bucket, and we should be good to go onto making some rocket fuel. So I combined 1,1-dimethylhydrazine with oxygen in a mixer at MV would work, and we get some rocket fuel. Rocket fuel is used to send these microminers off, so I think we're going to be able to send off a microminer mission today, actually. You know, we've done so much automation in the last couple episodes, it kind of feels good to be able to just come out here and harvest the sugar canes by hand, because for some reason, I have not automated this, and I refuse to automate it now. So, we'll see if that ever happens, but that should be enough sugar canes for now. We can go back to the terminals. And with this right here, allowing these to be active on the system, I am now going to be able to produce some rocket fuel. It looks like my oxygen production kind of sucks. Oh, wait. Hold on. How much? It uses 1 bucket of each to make 3 buckets of rocket fuel? First of all, that just doesn't make any sense. Second of all, hey, I'm cool with it. Wait, hold on. There is a better recipe. It uses this better. So let's look at this. Dinitrogen tetroxide. I can literally just chemical react nitrogen dioxide with itself. Let's do that. Okay, let's plug this in and hope and pray that this is a somewhat fast thing. Is all my nitrogen dioxide getting used somewhere? Hold on. Wait, seriously? Oh no, I'm getting some. Let me go check let me go check my fluid interface. I can't speak. Wow. Nitrogen dioxide. Yeah, I only have a couple buckets. What is this used for? Nitrogen dioxide is used to make nitric acid. So it looks like it's going to be shared. You know what? For now, let's suck it up and use the oxygen, because I don't think it's going to be very viable, at least at this point, to use anything else. Also, we don't need that much rocket fuel right now, so we should be good. I think I only need like 5 buckets for the first mission, and now we have 21 already, and more will come as we slowly produce more and more. The problem is this thing is just really, really slow. As soon as this thing like makes a bunch of itself, we're gonna be good. And this is starting to back up, so we're in a good place. However, there is no however. We're in a good place. Dang. If we're to go to space today, I need to repurpose this blast furnace. First of all, I don't need Canthal right now. It's literally not an issue. Second of all, these ingots are still hot. That kind of sucks. I really wish they'd cool down, because I think they're going to hurt my hands when I try to put them in my ME system. But we got to suck it up, and it's you know it's not as bad as I thought. Maybe they cooled down just a little bit. This blast furnace needs to be used to make modularium, and I need a bunch of steel and deuterium. Deuterium is very simply made using centrifuges and hydrogen, or I guess moon dust. I guess you could mine a bunch of the moon and centrifuge it. Do you get a lot? You get 100. That's not bad. I don't need too much of this, so I'm going to use hydrogen for now. And also, remember, I have approximately an infinite amount of hydrogen, 33,000 buckets of it right now, so we're not in any shortage. I'm just going to use a fluid export bus for this one. I don't really care if it's a little bit laggy. It adds a little bit of lag to my game. Whatever. I know this thing is never going to fail to send hydrogen in here, because we produce hydrogen at a dumb rate. Also, this thing is pretty slow. I get 1 10 millibuckets of deuterium from this. Okay, I thought this was a fast craft. Let's go ahead and enlist the help of some of my other centrifuges over here that were once being used to make all of my salt. Okay, now that I've got 4 centrifuges running the entire time, I feel a little bit more confident in my efficacy of, or not my efficacy, the efficacy of this system, because it should be producing fairly quickly. We already got 200 millibuckets. That's perfect. I need, what is it, 50 millibuckets per modularium. I probably need 100 to 200 modularium for my first microverse projector. That seems about right. The other thing I need to look at is a quantum compressor. I'm hoping this thing isn't going to be painful. And it looks like it's not. I just need to make some of these catalysts with, ooh, that's a pain right there. Wait, is it? Phosphoric acid, water, oxygen, phosphorus dust. This might be okay. And I'm back making another blast furnace because I looked at this recipe a little bit better, and it needs a couple pieces of black steel. You know, black steel's pretty easy to make. It just requires steel dust, void crystals, red coal. This thing, it's fine. Okay, I'm going to set up recipes to batch craft a ton of these. Is that what I want? No, that's not what I want. I'm going to set up like batch crafting for both the modularium and the black steel so I can get enough to send off microminers in this episode. However, it's going to take a little while, and I want to do that and then go to sleep because it's the lateness of which it is right now is not very healthy. Also, I don't want that there. I can't speak and play this game at the same time, apparently. Output bus right there, fluid input hatch right there, I guess. And some heat-proof casing to finish it off. And I'm one short. Of course I am. Let's use this temporary mixer to make a batch of black steel. And it looks like it's kind of slow, but not too slow. Each one of these should make 9 black steel, and I only need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I need like 30-ish, but I only need 1 quantum compressor right now because I'm only making 1 of the microverse projectors. So let's throw this in the blast furnace. As you can see, both of the blast furnaces are running. The black steel's actually almost done. It's a really fast recipe. If I can reach this chest, I have about a stack and a half of it crafted up, and the modularium is quite a bit slower. However, it's going to run all night. It's fine. I have 35, and I have the ender tank over here, not on the fluid input hatch, because I kind of want to get a bucket to complete this quest really quickly, because I don't know if it's going to happen anytime soon. And I'm using an ender tank to travel from there to there because I don't want it in my system really, because we're going to get it somewhere else anyways, and this is going to get torn down very, very soon. So let me go to sleep, and I will update you in the morning, and we can go to space. Well, we can go to fake space. We can send a tiny little baby person to space. Okay, it's the next day. And let's go ahead and pretend like I haven't already played for 3 hours today to try and set this up, because that definitely didn't happen. However, in our inventory right here, I have everything I need to make the first small microverse projector, right? That's what it's called, right? Yeah, small microverse projector. And let's shove it in a wall over here, why don't we? I think that'll be a nice way to spice up this room. Like we have that thing over there that's in the wall. Let's put it in the wall, say right here for now. Alright, almost done assembling, and this ineffable glass is actually pretty cool. You can walk right through it if you didn't know, but if you shift, you can't walk through it. That's pretty wild. Anyways, quantum compressor goes in the center. This is actually not used for anything in this pack. It's kind of crazy. It's not a crafting mechanic like it is in most packs. So the vent goes on top, these machine frames, or machine casings, go on the outsides, and I should form the multi-block right there. It says no, which means, wait, no, it says no, which means I probably messed it up. That was just me being stupid. I put the inputs on the wrong side. And the structure is found, and it forms. Oh, awesome. I didn't even know it changed colors. That's pretty cool. Now, what we can do is go over, and I should have started this craft a little while ago. I have a feeling it might take a couple minutes, But if I go to over here, I did set in the crafting recipe for the microminer. So if I just do this, it allows me to make it. It's going to take a couple minutes because there's so many components, but it's completely automated, and I can hook up power to our microverse projector in that meantime. One of the things that happened during those couple of hours that I definitely didn't play before this morning of recording, I changed all of my conduits in my base over to end steel conduits because the vibrant ones were starting to run out of juice. They weren't quite supplying enough to these, specifically the HV lines, especially HV lines that I had a lot of machines running on at once, or the HV lines that had multi-blocks running at EV. So yeah, now we have all this. It was extremely painful. I don't plan on upgrading my conduits ever again. Instead, I'm just going to, once I hit EV and above, I'm going to use diesel generators to produce my power. Well, I think I'll make the large like boilers or whatever it is. So yeah, okay, this thing's getting power. We should be good. I think it can intake double what we actually need it to, so that's no issue. And I just need to hook up maybe... I might hook up a chest to my ME system here, just so I can output the things for the microminer mission into here. I also need to throw rocket fuel in here automatically, And there we have it, the microminer tier 1. I also need one of these quantum fluxes, which are super easy to craft. It's literally just a pulsating crystal and some extraterrestrial matter, which I have a dumb amount of. And actually, these guys will pay for themselves because I get moon dust from this, right? Yeah, I get moon turf and I can pulverize it into moon dust, so I'll never even have to make quantum fluxes the expensive way after I do a single mission. So let's go and think about shoving it into here. Or well, I'll put what I have in here so far. So those two go in. I just need a chest and I need rocket fuel. Alright, little guy, ready for blast off? You know, I need you to come home. We can't be having crashes and like losing pilots. That'd be really, really bad. Also, your family wants you to come home, dude. Please come home. But you know, it is dangerous, so you know, just go get me my stuff. And it went. Okay, perfect. Hopefully that guy comes back, and it used a bunch of rocket fuel. But slowly but surely, we're processing a microverse, and here it is, the final stages. Oh, okay, let's see. Ooh, sorry, bud. I think I might have just thrown you into the void. However, we got all these wonderful, wonderful resources, and this is our gateway into the EV age. Rutile dust can be chemical reacted into titanium tetrachloride with a little bit of chlorine, and this with magnesium can turn into hot titanium ingots and a little bit of magnesium chloride as well. This titanium can be cooled in a vacuum freezer to turn into all of the cool things that we need for the next age. So very, very cool. However, that is our microminer setup completed. Well, not completed, started. But we will complete it in approximately 3 million years, because this is quite the long pack. But I think that's all the time that I have for today. We got a lot done today, honestly. Like, I didn't even show you a couple of the other things that we did. I set up luminescence automation all on my own, off camera, in between, like late at night because I was too tired to like speak. I think did I show you setting up phosphoric acid? I also set up phosphoric acid, and I used the blast furnaces. I'm going to set up one of these blast furnaces for, like, other stuff. It's a whole big deal. However, sorry if you just got a little thing there. That was my computer's antivirus saying, hey, bad things are happening. But, okay. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Have a fantastic day. Bye-bye.